Okay, so let me see. And share. the-
Hey, Kim, can we identify the LoveBiomers?
Oh, sure. Actually, that's a good idea. So, if people don't mind introducing themselves, just say what company you're with, how long you've been there, and your favorite product. All right. So I'm Kim Lawrence. I've been with LifeVantage for almost 5 years now. And my favorite product, I have to say, is probably Axio. Because I can definitely tell a difference on the days that I've had it and the days that I haven't. So I'm just gonna like pick out people in the order that I see them. So Sarah, can you unmute and introduce yourself, how long you've been with LifeVantage, etc. Oh, Betty did hop on.
Yeah, yeah, I'm Sarah Sudo, and I'm with LifeVantage maybe about a year or more, little bit.
Yes.
And my favorite products is Nrf2, collagen, acid, and skincare.
Yeah. I think all the products are amazing. So,
Yes, amazing.
okay. So Bob, you're next.
I am next. I've been with LifeVantage for going on 8 years. I started with Nrf1, Nrf2, the breakthrough product after a stroke. After a year, my neurologist couldn't tell I had a stroke anymore without my medical history. So that was kind of profound. Uh,
Absolutely. Yep.
but I like lots and lots of the products. They're
I
hard
said
to name.
favorite product.
I know, but hey, I can have more than one favorite, right? Now, I was going to say, uh, you know, P84 is rapidly rising way up on my list because I only took it a couple of days after the samples at Dallas, and my gosh, I was flying around a couple of times,
Yeah,
energy and subjects,
absolutely.
and the weight's going back down now. It had tried to creep up a little bit from our products earlier, so
Okay.
that's exciting.
All right. So Lori, can you unmute and just share a little bit?
Sure. Well, I'm LoveBiome, becoming LifeVantage. I'm so
Woohoo.
excited to be here. So I'm in Canada, so unfortunately, I've only been able to try the Mind Body product. But I was with LoveBiome. So I was with them before we started the P84, so I've been on P84 since the day we launched it. So actually I got mine a month after. So since March, I've been on it. I've released 23 pounds. I have more energy.
Wow.
Um, so I am so excited to finally get the collagen and the NRF2, add that in because my mind body experience hasn't been, I was really hoping it would, but I learned today I'm not doing everything the way I'm supposed to.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. And Jenny, you're up next. So I'm just asking people to introduce themselves, what company they're with, how long, and their favorite product. You're muted.
Okay, well, I'm Ginny Russick. I'm from Glenmont, New York. I've been a part of LifeVantage for 13 years. And I use every product, and our dog uses the Protandim, but I guess I would never go a day without Protandim.
Yeah, that's amazing product. Okay, and Betty, you're next. You need to unmute, honey. Just introduce yourself and what's your favorite product? There
Hello.
you go. Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. I didn't realize I was going to be talking. I didn't.
Well, just
So,
introduce your name and you're with LifeVantage how long?
yes. So my name is Betty Wilson. So I've been with Life Vantage about 2 years, a little over 2 years. I think I started in February of 23, right?
Okay.
No, maybe 22.
Uh,
Something like that. Anyway, but it's about 2 years. my favorite product is the little yellow pill, which is Protandim,
Okay.
because it has done so much to help me in so many ways. That includes, getting rid of neuropathy
Uh-huh.
and amongst other things that it has really helped me with. So I think that's the flagship product that I would want to really promote.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
And Michael is next on my screen, but he's just been invited by me. So thank you for coming, Michael. Appreciate that. Claudia, you're next. Unless you want to say hi, Mike. You can say hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for coming. Claudia,
Hi, Mike. Hi. Nice to see you, Kimmy.
good to see you.
Haven't seen you in a while. Yep, I'm Claudia. I live in Connecticut. I've been activated for just my 8th year anniversary just passed. And loads of stories about that. But yes, my favorite product would have to be, I mean, I use a lot of them, but you can't go without the little yellow pill.
Yeah.
So you have to have, that's so foundational to so many things that you have to start there. And yeah, I don't miss a day. I'll take it till I die. Best thing I ever learned.
Yeah. Oh, somebody in the waiting room. I don't have a waiting room. I don't understand that. Okay. So, okay. Amin, can you introduce yourself? You need to unmute, please.
Grand Rising, everyone. My name is Amin Hassan, and I'm from Delaware. I've been involved in LoveBiome since its inception back in 2022, February the 2nd to be exact. My favorite product, well, my favorite product is Gone. Not Gone, I'm not going to say Gone, but we consider it the targeting probiotics, and that was the X for energy. And
Okay.
it has all the B vitamins included in it. That was my favorite go-to product, and that was an eye catcher because that type of the targeting probiotics, especially the X, was a product that you could share with somebody, and they could feel the results instantaneously.
So I mean, that's why I said I love our Axio because I feel it the same thing is that
Right.
basically you try it and like immediately you have that response. And so that's why I can definitely tell the days that I have it and I don't. So it's absolutely so I'm hoping we're gonna get that product. We don't have it yet.
Well, I had the opportunity to taste the Exio
Yeah.
at Dallas, and I felt something
Yes.
there then,
Yeah, absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
I know it's they had the what's
Which
was the
flavor
tag
did you try?
with
Did
the
you try
I tried the drag was it
the
tiger
blood? Oh,
tiger
dragon?
blood.
Dragon fruit.
No,
What is
no.
it?
It was
Dragon fruit.
Dragon
no,
blood.
no,
Dragon
it's a something
fruit.
blood.
Oh, really?
Which one, Virginie, what's the name of it? Because it's just it's a temporary flavor.
Tiger,
Right.
tiger's blood.
Tiger's
Tiger's
blood.
blood,
Right.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger's blood. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one I think is pretty good. I didn't buy any because I know it's just a short time thing, and then if people love it, they're gonna be like, I can't get it. What? So but I did buy the peach nectarine
Mhm.
because that and I didn't realize that that was a caffeine free, so that's a good thing
That's
too.
a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so thanks, Amin. And Merle, you're next. If you can unmute and share. Uh,
Certainly. So my name is Merle, officially Merle, but people call me by my second name, which is Cassandra,
oh,
which I prefer actually.
okay.
And I'm in Rochester, New York. And just a little sidebar, if anyone knows any Rochester, New York reps, I would really, really appreciate connecting with one of them.
Well, how far are you from Rochester, Virginia? You need to unmute.
Yeah, okay. We're about 3 hours from
Oh, that's kind of far.
Isn't Justine up there? Is she
Yeah, Claudia,
Justine Winicki?
isn't she Syracuse?
Oh, I don't know why. I guess because she worked in Rochester, I thought.
She might be, but I mean, Syracuse,
Uh,
Rochester,
mhm.
only, an
Okay.
hour.
Yeah, we're about an hour,
I,
a
the,
little over an
the people
hour,
in
19
Rochester.
miles away.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's not too bad. So,
no,
There's going to be a meeting here on the 13th of November.
yes.
And the reason I want to connect with someone, I would love to get the details about it, where it's going to be, and that sort of thing, so I can start inviting people.
okay, so I
Although I won't be in town.
I can probably find that information. Do you know
Okay.
how to get on the big blue calendar?
Yeah.
I think Kim gave it. No, Kim. Jill gave it to me. Or
Okay,
maybe it
so
was
I
you.
can,
Somebody gave it to
well, I
me.
know Jill is having her own event in New Jersey too. So that's on the 16th, is that right, Jenny?
Yeah,
It's on a Sunday.
Mm.
Sunday the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm in New Jersey a lot. My son lives there. My grandchildren.
okay. Yeah, she has d who does she have? Is Terry Tomlinson coming?
Yep.
Okay, she's coming from Florida, so
Mm.
she's really good. Um, all right. And then what was
Oh,
your
my
favorite
favorite
product?
product.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Boy, they're all good. But I love the P84.
Yeah.
And I like to mix the hydration with it.
Okay.
It
All right.
really, but the Protandim is going to definitely, the P84 and the Protandim, you can feel the difference. I really
Absolutely.
felt, really good over the last week, 2 weeks now I've been taking it.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's a great combination.
Yep. Thanks for
Thank-
sharing that.
Thanks for
And
letting me share.
I'm not sure who iPhoner is, but you're next. Can you unmute, please? iPhoner. Oops. Let's see if I can ask to unmute. Okay, so I'm asking to unmute, but maybe they want to stay anonymous. And
Mm.
Peter, thank you for coming. He's just a friend that, so I'm hoping he's going to give me some feedback because he gave me some really good feedback on something else that I did. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So let me share my screen. Thank you for coming, Peter. I don't think I need to do that, but let's do it hit it anyways. Okay, and go here. Um, okay, and I'm gonna do this, I think. Okay, perfect. All right. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I have the wonderful privilege of sharing with you about a company called LifeVantage. Love the fact that we just have a new company that has joined us, LoveBiome. And so we are going to be doing this merger thing coming November 1 and starting November 4th, we'll be able to purchase product from that company. It'll be under us though as LifeVantage. So this company has products which need a voice. Our main flagship product is the only product in the world that has actually been scientifically proven to activate protective enzymes inside the body to reduce the damage caused by oxidative stress. You cannot get anything like this anywhere else in the world but from this company. So let me introduce myself. My name is Kim Lawrence. I'm actually a scientist, a molecular biologist, which means I work with DNA, proteins, and RNA. So you'll see how that is important as we move on. So I'm actually a lover of the Bible, and this is one of my favorite verses coming from Psalm 139. It says that we are wonderfully made. Did you know that your DNA has the blueprint to keep you healthy? It absolutely does. And you'll see how that's important as we move on. So, activation is different than supplementation because activation is turning on your genes or keeping them turned off if they're genes that cause damage, um, by doing things. And we have a phrase, take it to make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to empower our bodies to make things to keep us healthy, like antioxidants, proteins, and enzymes. So we have products that will activate all different parts of the body, but I'm only going to be talking about one of our products now and one that's coming from LoveBiome, and you're going to see how amazing those two are together. So I need to share this proper disclosure because the FDA has not evaluated the statements that I'm about to tell you. And the products, we don't say they intend to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. And I will be talking about the fact that you can earn something by sharing these wonderful products. So, LifeVantage has actually been around for more than 20 years. We're headquartered in Utah, publicly traded on the NASDAQ. We're debt-free, which is amazing. We have multiple patents, and all of our products are all natural, which it's unheard of, really, to have patents on all natural products. So if you've ever heard of Erin Brockovich before, she's an environmental activist, a consumer advocate, and she actually sought out LifeVantage to work on our board. So she actually served on our board for more than 5 years. And I need to change this because I believe now if you want to do business with LifeVantage, you could be doing business in 28 different countries. All right, so I did say that you could earn money. So, regardless of whether you want to earn enough to pay for your personal products by casually referring to others, or earn a couple $100s to a couple $1,000s each month, or even if you dream about building a team to earn massive global income, the opportunity is available to you right now. It's such an amazing company, and you'll see how much more amazing we are by acquiring LoveBiome. It's such an amazing product that we have. So, most of you have probably heard about oxidative stress or free radicals, but I'm going to explain it to you in a very short way. So, I like to think of a free radical as a molecule that's really unhappy. It's missing an electron. So what it's going to do is it's going to grab an electron from wherever it can. So it might grab it from the cell membrane, it might grab it from DNA, it might grab it from a protein, but wherever it grabs that electron, there's going to be a little bit of damage in the cell. But now imagine that you have thousands of these free radicals in a single cell. You have damage here, damage there, etc. So you have lots of little pieces of damage in a single cell. And now if you have multiple cells in the same tissue or organ, you're going to get what's called oxidative stress. So oxidative stress causes all these diseases, and I want you to think about that. Disease means your body is at dis-ease. It is not at ease. So is it possible to bring the body back into ease or bring it back into balance? Well, the answer is yes. And Joe McCord is a scientist who came up with this. And it basically contains 5 different ingredients. And some of you may be taking some of these: turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha, all natural products. And it's amazing because what this does is it lowers that oxidative stress that causes disease by an average of 40%, not just a little. It's a big amount, 40% in 30 days. Okay, so I want you to think of these 3 enzymes, superoxide dismutase, catalase, and glutathione, as Pac-Men that are going to gobble up all of those free radicals. And so literally when you turn these on, it's a million times better than any kind of supplementation that you can do to try to get rid of these free radicals. So it increases superoxide dismutase by 30%, catalase by 54%, and glutathione is quadrupled. So it's amazing. I mean, people get glutathione shots. I can tell you it does not quadruple the glutathione in their bodies. So this is actually an amazing product. So each of these products alone has some antioxidant activity. But what's amazing is that there's synergy. That's why we can actually have a patent on this product. So when you put the small amounts of each of those ingredients into the one pill, Protandim works 18 times more effectively than the sum of its parts. So that's why there's a patent. It's amazing. All right, so if anybody's going to ask me, should I eat healthy or not? I'm always going to say yes. But here's what happens. One antioxidant molecule can only get rid of one free radical. That's it, one and done. However, you turn on Nrf2, this pathway that makes those three enzymes, it actually makes a lot more. But when you turn on those three enzymes that I talked about, it's not just 1,000,000 to 1, it's 1,000,000 per second. 1,000,000 antioxidants. Basically, they're going to destroy 1,000,000 free radicals per second. All right, so take a look at this. What does it take to get rid of 1,000,000 free radicals? You'd have to consume 400 oranges, 500 cups of broccoli, 110 cups of blueberries, 120 vitamin C tablets. I don't know about you, but I can't eat that much. I definitely don't want to pay for that much. But if just taking one Protandim, it's not just 1,000,000, it's 1,000,000 per second. So what's amazing about this is that this is what happens in life. Till about the age of 20, you don't have much oxidative stress, but at the age of 20, we stop making those enzymes, as much of them. So then this increases that oxidative stress, and so disease will increase with age. But it doesn't matter what age you start taking Protandim at. You could be 40, you could be 60, you could be 80. You're going to be at the same level as you were before you were 20. So that's just amazing. So we actually have now over 30 peer-reviewed journal publications. So this tells you that there's got to be something to this. It's actually scientifically proven. So we actually had I know there's a few of you on here that were invited that may not have seen the ABC News primetime video. So make sure you go to the person who invited you and ask for that. I'm sure they would send it to you. And but once that came out, a lot of places said, hey, we don't believe that. We don't believe that you could, have 40% decrease in this oxidative stress. So they wanted to get their hands on Protandim and do their own experiments. So you can see lots of different institutions, including like Harvard University, American Heart Association, etc. And some places did cells, they did some research on cells. Some places did research on animals. Some places did human research. But in all cases, they found, yes, it lowered oxidative stress and you wound up with healthier cells. You wound up with healthier animals. You wound up with healthier people. So it's pretty amazing. All right. So these are wonderful products that can help. And it's just showing you that our company is not a standstill, standalone company. We are into innovation. We want to make sure that we're getting products that are going to continue to help people. And so I am so thrilled. So this is Protandim, our flagship product. We also have a liquid collagen that is not a supplement. It helps your body to build more collagen. How amazing is that? We also have the MB system, which increases GLP-1 naturally in your body instead of taking a shot or anything like that. So it's natural. And we now have this P84. I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to tell you my personal results. All right, so the human gut is referred to as the second brain or the command center. It's amazing because it does a lot. It works with all the rest of your organs. Okay, so because what does it do? It takes in what our food, what we eat, and then it breaks it up, and then it supposedly puts the nutrients, the good nutrients out, and then the waste products go outside. So there's all different kinds of things that can affect our gut and how it works, and the kinds of problems that we can get if it's not working right. So I want to show you that this comes from Hippocrates, the father of medicine. He says all disease begins in the gut. And I thought this was interesting. If you were to take your gut and like flatten it out, whatever, and look at the surface area, it would be about the size of a tennis court. And the length of it from your mouth all the way to the end where the other stuff comes out for elimination, it's the length of a school bus. So that's kind of cool that that's all inside of us. So you see that it starts with the oral cavity to the esophagus, etc. Okay, so but what I want to point out on this slide is that this product, the P84, is actually going to help create gut peptides, which do this: regulate, repair, and restore the gut. So P84, you want to take it to make gut peptides. And it's just really amazing. So, I mean, I did this sort of presentation before I actually even tried the product, but after trying the product, I think how amazing it is. So not only do I have more energy, but, well, I'm going to go into that a little bit later. Okay, so we all have a microbiome, which I think you know. So that actually helps with our immunity, and it helps with a lot of different things. So digestion, etc. And everyone wants to stay in the game. So in order to play a game well, you have to have good defense and good offense. Well, I told you about the defense. We're protecting our cells, right? So that's our product, Protandim, helps you protect your cells. So that's your defense. And now we're going to get into the offense. All right. So P84. This is amazing. So there's two parts of this, two packets. And when I first tried it, I opened up the second packet first, put a little bit in a little bit of water just to taste it. That tastes amazing, I got to tell you. Okay, so that's the purple packet. And then the green packet, I did the same thing, just a little bit in a little water just to taste it. And it tastes perfectly fine for me. But I'm used to eating healthy. So some people who aren't used to eating healthy, they might have a little aversion to it, but usually by the third day, they're started to love it. So I think you love how you feel. So that actually makes it a lot easier. Okay, so I am going to just share a little bit about regulation on this slide. So remember, I said that this is the command center. Our gut is the command center. So it actually helps with digestion, nutrient absorption, immunity, barrier function, and hormone function. So our gut is working hard. And many of you have heard of leaky gut before. That happens when the gut barrier weakens, and this is going to actually help. So some of those peptides will help regulate and help with that leaky gut. And that's why I think I feel so much better now. All right. So again, these are different products to help with different areas of the body, but I think the Protandim and the P84 together are dynamite. All right, so what's in P84? And I don't know about you, but when you were growing up, did your mom say, eat the rainbow? We never could have a plate with fewer than 3 colors on it. We usually had to have way more than that. So the first package, Phytopower 1, has all different colors of the rainbow in it. Has green, yellow, red, blue, purple. So in the green, we have different things like spinach and broccoli. I don't know all the ingredients, but I'll just say a couple of the ingredients. Under the yellow or orange, we have carrot, oranges, Under the red, we have cherries and peppers and cranberries. Under the blue or purple, we have bilberry, blackberry, eggplant, grapes. Okay, and we have prebiotics, probiotics, and postbiotics, and those are listed here. Now, in the second packet, we have the botanical blends, and again, we have multicolors here. So it's, like I said, it tastes amazing. And let me tell you my personal experience after I explain repair here. So under repair, epithelial cells are basically the cells that line our gut. And so that will allow good things like nutrients to come out, but keep the harmful stuff in so that it can be eliminated. So when those cells get out of balance, you know what? It stops communicating with the rest of the body. So then everything's going to go haywire. So it can overreact to stress and threats, and we want to calm them down. And that's what the reds and the purples do. So these peptides that are created help calm the protective tissues, restoring signaling and communication. So that's amazing. And here's where I'm going to tell you about my personal journey with this. So in March of this year, I basically, at the end of March and April, I was bitten by ticks, and I have, well, I think it's Lyme disease and Rocky Spotted Mountain Fever. So I know I have two different bacteria that have, entered into my system. And I have pain. I have some joints that aren't working quite right. But I think the more important thing that's imbalanced is my gut, because for 7 entire whole months, I have not had a single good bowel movement. I'm really regular, like 3 times a day. So I'm still going 3 times a day, but it's not firm. It's not diarrhea, but it's like a big plop, and it's didn't feel good. And to me, it meant I wasn't absorbing what I needed to absorb. I had very low energy compared to normal. So I just wasn't myself. And I kid you not, day, one day of taking the P84, the next day, I had a normal PM. I'm so excited. So it's been 4 days now. Normal bowel movements. I don't know how it could repair so quickly, but it did. It did the job, and I'm just so ecstatic because I have more energy. I just feel so much better. Okay, and we're going to also talk about Restore here. And Restore, we want to not only have the probiotics, postbiotics, prebiotics, because we know that that's going to help us with our immunity, etc., and it'll provide balance. But there's also digestive enzymes. So if we weren't breaking down the food properly before, it's going to help us break down the food even better. So it's amazing. So I just love this P84 product, and I know I'm not going off it, that's for sure. Okay, and why would we take these together? Well, we know, do you want to be proactive about your health or reactive? You react once something wrong goes happen, or do you want to stay as healthy as possible so you don't have to react? If you want to be proactive, you need to both have an offense and a defense. And so that's why you want to take these together. All right. So, and what I think is amazing, one of the things that they said at this last meeting was, many medications or whatever, they have to take into account your weight or your size. And with these products, you don't have to worry. It's the right amounts, it's the right ingredients, the right amounts. Everybody takes the same. All right, so why is this different? Well, it's because it's activation. So it's activating, making those gut peptides to keep you healthy. It's activating, making those enzymes that will gobble up those free radicals. So you're going to be making antioxidants, and our body's own antioxidants are a million times stronger than any antioxidants you can consume. And the gut peptides. That's what you want to do. You're going to have offense and defense. And why would you want to do business with this company? Well, I didn't really say it at the onset, but basically every human being and every mammal animal has that oxidative stress. And this company is the world's largest distributor of the most powerful protector from free radicals. So that's a reason to do business with LifeVantage. All right, so you might be thinking, how can you start your own transformation and become activated? Well, there's two different ways. You can become a customer, which there's no charge for you to join as a customer, and you can pay retail price. But if you get on a subscription, and it can be monthly, bi-monthly, or every 3 months, you'll save 10%. If you're receiving a monthly subscription, you can get in the reward circle and get a portion of the money back for future purchases. Or you can join as a consultant, and I have to change this back to the way it was because it used to say $50 annual fee. And we've never been charged an annual fee, but they are going to be starting to do that. So, and that's kind of like paying a Costco fee, right? So you pay, and then you'll get wholesale price, which is 20% off of retail. And you can earn commissions from customers or consultants that you sign up. Plus, there's many different kinds of travel perks, and you get your free business website. So this is the pack that, since these are the products that I'm talking about, that I'm going to be promoting tonight. We do have many other ways that you can join, but the Healthy Edge pack will get you the two products that I talked about tonight. And you'll get a 30-day supply of each of those. Plus, you'll get your personalized website and lots of tools to get you started to do a business. And this is only going to be $250 to get started. And I don't know about you, but there aren't many businesses that you can get started, and earn actually what I showed you on that page for just $250. So this might be the perfect model for you because you can work from home or anywhere. It's a virtual business, so you don't need to have business assets. You don't have to like rent a office somewhere. And if you're doing business in your own home, guess what? You can write that part of that off as a business expense as well. So there's no inventory requirements. People will just order off your website, low entry cost. And if you're on social media, you could be sharing and earning business that way. You'll have your own personal online store plus bonuses, as I mentioned before. And I think what I'm going to do for people who are interested later is to actually create a business presentation so you can see how you can earn, as well as different prizes and things that you can earn. So, but that won't be tonight. So where do you go from here? Well, if you need more information, make sure you go to the person who invited you. If you would like to become a customer, I know that you will start feeling so much better because this is literally transforming and life-changing. So these products are amazing. If you know others that need to hear it, please refer them to the person who invited you, and I'm sure that they will be able to get them on a call. And if you want to join the team and become a consultant, I say, woohoo! Welcome to the family, because this business, and now that we are with LoveBiome as well, is gonna be the best place where you can do business. And LoveBiome people, I love you so much because you guys are great energy and just great to be around. And at this point, I'm going to just thank you, thank you, thank you for being on tonight. I really appreciate you because you know what? There's one thing that we all have the same amount of, and that's time. So I appreciate your time being here with me. And I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to escape. I think I'm going to escape. I'll stop share. How's that? Stop share. And I just want to talk about my background here for a minute before I turn off the recording. So our company or our group has this idea that we want to help move families forward. So not only with better health, but also with better finances, if that's something that you're looking for. So literally, that's our mission. It's moving families forward. And so I hope that you guys will love being together with us on that mission. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording.